How's everybody doing? My name is Betchman, and welcome back again to more Pokemon VGC stuff, things, shenanigans, everything else in between. We're back again with our Psychic Monotype team after we made a couple adjustments to the team. We now have a Gigantamax Hatterene we're going to try out with the team. We substituted Thunder Punch for Protect on Metagross. We changed Bronzong's nature, so hopefully this works out just a little bit better. And we have a different move set as well on Hatterene, so I'm really hoping this works out a little bit better. If it doesn't, not the end of the world, but this is kind of what I'm wanting to run with. As far as running this team, it's definitely different. I would definitely have to take a lot of time to really try to get it arranged in a sense of where I'd want it to be, and maybe I'll revisit this typing again because I really enjoyed the Ghost type team I did, the Ground type. I always love doing Mono Water type. I still feel like it's like incredibly strong that a lot of people should use. I do really want to try a Monotype Grass and a Monotype Fire, so those might be the next ones that I try, just to see how they, fare, how everything's going on. And I'm also really interested to see how things are going to change when we go back to not using a restricted legendary. There's going to be a lot of things we're going to have to get used to again because we've gone several months now being able to use a restricted legendary, which has been really nice. But a lot of things will change again. We'll go back to the way things were. I wonder if they're going to do bans on certain Pokemon again. I actually really liked that aspect of, they banned, there was a lot that they banned, but I know two of them were like Venusaur and Incineroar. So I think those were really important things to do just because it really shakes up the metagame. It changes everything. You can't keep using the same things over and over. And I know how annoying it got in the very beginning, especially when all we were seeing, as we can't find a trainer, when all we were seeing was people run Excadrill and Tyranitar. That's all we literally saw in the very beginning of playing VGC, like season number 1. All we saw, every single team was built around that just because of how incredibly strong it was. There wasn't a whole lot that could really counteract it. There were other weather teams that you could run, but not a lot of people did it. So we'll see what ends up happening. I think that ends up ending this month. It's either this month or it's in May. That we are not allowed to use another restricted or a restricted, and then we'll see what changes they make going forward. Plus, they got all the other stuff coming out. I believe Pokemon Snap is coming out. They also have the Diamond and Pearl remakes that are coming out. So a lot of stuff we'll be trying on the channel. So going against Flo, who is rocking a Charizard, Venusaur, Thundurus, Torkoal, Whimsicott, and Zacian team. Trick Room works out pretty well for us, all except for benefiting the Torkoal, which is not great. What do we want to do here? We could go for, excuse me. Could go in DD Necrozma. Or we go Orbeetle. Thing is that everything on his team is going to be faster than Orbeetle. He's at 156, which is a pretty good speed. Thing is, too, he can just knock us out really easily here, so let's go Necrozma, and let's go Indeedee to start. Hatterene sitting in the back, and not sure who I'd want to have out after that. Bronzong's really strong defensively, and I want to show off Bronzong a little more. But I'm going to bring Metagross instead, because we have Thunder Punch on Metagross, which could be huge if we are able to set up like a Trick Room and able to get that into Charizard. He'll be gone. So see what we can do in this first battle. See if we can't get a win, redeem ourselves from what we did last time, going 0-3, which is not ideal, but those things happen. Excuse me. So we're going to go against a Torkoal Charizard, which is what I figured he was going to go for. I had a feeling. So we're going to get Psychic Surge up. So I know I don't outspeed the Charizard. Excuse me. Allergies are still just a pain in the butt. Okay, what do we want to do here? We got Earthquake, Psychic Fangs, and Sunsteel Strike. We could just go for a straight up Dynamax and Earthquake into Torkoal, which is what I'm leaning towards. Max Quake into Torkoal and Follow Me. Yeah, let's go Follow Me. The reason I want to do this is because I really want him to... I want him to go for Heat Wave. If he goes for Heat Wave, he's going to set off my weakness policy on Necrozma. I'm going to one-shot Torkoal, and I'll still have Follow Me and DD on the field, so we'll be okay. Only issue is I really would like to have Trick Room set up, but we'll see if we get away with that or not. So we go for Follow Me. He's probably going to go Heat Wave. He does, and it does hit Necrozma, and it does set off our weakness policy, so we should be one-shotting Torkoal no matter what. In hindsight, probably should have just gone for like an Expanding Force. But just in case he wanted to go Dynamax, I kind of needed to go with that Follow Me. So Torkoal's gone. Don't have to worry about him anymore. I feel like he's probably going to go Venusaur next. Be my next guess. Definitely think I should have gone Expanding Force there, but not the worst thing. He's probably going to go Venusaur next because he'll still be the fastest one on the field. And he does. We could go... I feel like we kind of need a max guard. And then when we lose in DD, the question is we have to send out Hatterene. The problem is that this Charizard's going to take everything out on our team. So that's the issue. I don't know if there's really any way we can go about it. Might as well just go Expanding Force. I'm going to lose in DD no matter what. All his Charizard has to do is go for Heat Wave, unless he's Dynamaxing Charizard. I kind of doubt it. Yeah, figured he'd go for Venusaur, who is now the fastest one on the field, which is a problem. Go for Max Guard. Heat Wave will not connect. Actually, just goes for Vine Slash into DD, so not even giving us a chance to do any damage. But we will get injured by the Vines next turn. Goes for Scorching Sands, actually. We may live one hit. From whatever he does, we might live one. The issue is he's definitely going to go for taking out Hatterene here. Like, no questions asked, he's going to go for it. I guess we go Max Mindstorm into him, and we go Trick Room, and we just pray that we don't get knocked out. We're probably going to get knocked out, but we can always hope. Special defense is up 1, so we may live something. Goes for Max Ooze into... oh, we're not going to live. Yeah, Charizard's just going to go for a Heat Wave and take us both out, unless he misses. Just a miss on Hatterene, maybe? Nah, he's going to hit both. Yeah, double knockout. So we're going to not win this one. He gets a crit on Hatterene, which wasn't at all necessary, but pretty tough team to use. I'm really challenging myself with using this all-psychic team, and it's just not working out as well as I had hoped it would, because there's so many counters to it. Charizard hits it so hard because I have 2 steel types on my team. I actually have 3 steel types on my team. It's almost a monotype steel team with Necrozma, Metagross, Bronzong, which is kind of bad, but it is what it is. We'll move on from this one. Hopefully we can win the next 2, maybe, and we'll be done with the Psychic team until I'm able to come up with something a little bit better around it. I just thought it would be a nice, a cool typing to try out, but there's definitely better ones that you can use for a monotype team as well. Because it actually was really surprising how good a Monotype bug team was. That team actually worked out quite nicely. But I definitely still think if you're running a Monotype team, the best kind of Monotype team to run is water, in my opinion. There's so many water variations for Pokemon that's like, you know, water grass, water electric. There's so many different water Pokemon that it ends up working out really well, and there's not a lot of things that really threaten it. We're now going against what is basically the exact same team. Just about, besides Torkoal not being there. We can go Hatterene and Didi? Yeah. Let's go Hatterene and Didi. Leave Necrozma in the back. I mean, this entire team's going to be faster than me. So maybe I go Orbeetle. I could go Orbeetle. He resists everything on that team besides a flying type move from Thundurus and flying fire from Charizard. Everything else he will resist besides Urshifu, which is a problem. So maybe I go Bronzong because he's going to be beefier. Yeah, screw it. Let's go for Bronzong. Let's bring the bell. No one ever uses this Pokemon anymore, and I still think he actually has quite a bit of potential within the meta. If you can set him up right, I do think he's got the right potential. So, see if we can change this battle around. See if we can change everything around. I really want to try and get at least one win with this team. One. Just one. And he's bringing out the big guns with Zacian and Urshifu immediately. At least on the bright side, we'll be able to set up the Trick Room. So that's one benefit. So we'll just go Trick Room, and we'll go Follow Me. So that's the one good thing coming out of this, is that no matter what, I get the Trick Room. He won't be able to knock out Indeedee unless he hits it twice, which he'll do right now with a Wicked Blow and a Behemoth Blade. There's the first. Actually didn't even bring me down to one, surprisingly. And Wicked Blow. So Indeedee's gone, but we have Trick Room set up, which is a really, really big positive. We'll set up Trick Room, and now don't really want to bring Bronzong. I'm just going to go Necrozma here. Now the question is what I do here. Kind of just want to Dynamax Hatterene and go for a G-Max Smite, and then go for a Sunsteel Strike. I can go for a Sunsteel Strike, or I can go for an Earthquake. Kind of want to go for an Earthquake. Yeah, let's just go for Earthquake. I don't think it's going to take Zacian out, but it'll be really close. I'm really hoping I don't get my Hatterene knocked out by a Behemoth Blade, and hopefully by going for G-Max Smite, he hits himself in Confusion. That's really all that I can hope for right now. A Wicked Blow will knock out both of my guys with ease. So he doesn't protect. G-Max Smite, we'll see if he's sashed. He is sashed, so I'm glad I went for Earthquake. We'll get the Confusion. So I'm really glad I went for Earthquake. If I had just soloed into Zacian, I would not have knocked out Urshifu at all. Brings him down to a little less than half, and it barely did any damage to Hatterene, so hopefully he hits himself. Give me some kind of luck. And no such luck. Please don't one-shot Hatterene. It might. It did. Okay. Knew that was bound to happen, but we really had to take a shot in the dark to see if we'd get lucky or not. So we know that an Earthquake will knock out Zacian this turn. And I would say we do know that it's not taking Protect, but it might. Who's this other guy? And he's got Charizard, who he hasn't used the Dynamax yet on either, which is also really, really bad. Let's go Hypnosis into Charizard, and I mean, I could just Earthquake again because I have Levitate, right? Yeah, I got Levitate. So we might as well just go for Earthquake again. And pray that Hypnosis hits, because the last time we used him, it didn't hit. And Sableye, okay. He's going to go for Sunny Day. That's what he's going to go for. Yep. Okay, Hypnosis doesn't hit the first time, obviously. Earthquake won't hit Charizard or Bronzong, but it will hit Sableye. How much damage will it do, though? Not as much as I'd like it to do. So let's go Hypnosis again. It's the only shot we have at winning this right now. Is we land Hypnosis. He's going to go for Sunny Day, which is obvious. But if we land it, and then we're just able to fully hit everything in a Charizard, I think we might win. I'm not 100% sure, though. It all comes down to Bronzong. If he lands this, we win. Maybe. Not a guarantee, but it definitely boosts our chances of winning. So he's going to go Sunny Day. Oh, he actually went Ally Switch. Oh. And of course I land Hypnosis. Go figure. I did not think he was going to bring Ally Switch Sableye. So who's going down? Actually, I don't know if I'll... He goes into Bronzong. No, do I live? I do live, but I think the Wildfire takes me out here. I think it takes me out. I'm not 100% sure. I think that definitely takes me out. If I live on one, it's going to be huge, but I don't think I live. Nope. That's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. So, I mean, we still have one more turn of Trick Room. Let's go Hypnosis again into Charizard, see if we can land it. And if we don't, we lose. Pretty much what it comes down to. I know you guys are seeing me lose a lot, but we'll have a different team, and we'll grind, and we'll get there. Now he's going to switch back into his Zacian that I totally spaced on him having. Which does pose a problem. And he protects, which is, I guess it's smart. Alright. So that's pretty much game. So we got one more chance to win with this team. One more. Can we actually win with a Monotype Psychic team? I did not realize it was going to be this difficult to try and win with all the Charizard teams that are apparently still running around that, I haven't seen in forever. But we'll see. So, this team is not working out well. It's probably the worst one we've actually been using. That's okay, because I'm having fun with it. It's a different kind of team to try. It's not like we're using all Baby Mons, but we're almost all the way down to Tier 8 in Great Ball, which is pretty bad. Not great. But we got our last battle. It's against Jack Cole. Don't have a Charizard team. He doesn't have a Charizard team, but he's got a Cinderace and an Incineroar, which are also not great for us at all. And he's got a Calyrex, the Ghost type one, which is also not great for us at all. What do we want to do here? I mean, if we set up Trick Room, Mudsdale, Gastrodon, and Incineroar become a bit of an issue, but not a huge one. So I kind of want to still go with Hatterene and Indeedee. Let's go for that. We can start off with that. We always have to bring Necrozma, to be honest. Always. And then... this is where the issue comes into play. Is who I want to bring last. Because Orbeetle just has Psychic. It's the only move that he's got. But he can set up screens, and he has Ally Switch. Bronzong can put people to sleep. Has Ally Switch. And Metagross is just for punching people in the face. So... I guess Orbeetle? Might as well just bring... You know what? We'll bring Orbeetle for the last battle. Why not? Why not? Okay. So we got one battle. One last chance to win with an all-psychic team. Or we're going 0-6 with this team. And we got a lot of grinding to do to get back. Because we'll get to Master Ball tier no matter what. Like we always do. But we got a lot that we got to cover here. So my question is, I know it has that special attack for Calyrex. My question is, does that hit both the Pokemon on the field, or does that just hit the one that he targets? Because I'm going to go Trick Room. He can't stop it. And I'm going to go Follow Me. Now... I don't know how it's going to work, because I know if the Ice-type form, it hits both on the field. I don't know if that's the same for the Ghost-type form. If it is, I automatically lose. He goes Taunt, not realizing that... Okay, he goes Astral Barrage. Doesn't affect... Uh-oh. Ah, well. That answered that question. It does hit. That pretty much means we lose. So we're going to go 0-6, but I didn't know. I had no idea if that's how that actually ended up working or not. So we'll just go Necrozma, because why the heck not? And at this point, I mean, Max Steel Spike into him. I mean, I can just go Helping Hand and just pray that we knock that thing out. It's really all I got at this point. As you can tell, I've kind of lost hope in this team. I'm trying the best I can, but it's just not going as well as I really hoped it would. If you guys want to, I will put like everything like description-wise, rental code for this team if you guys want a rental code. Or I'll just put like the PokePay so you guys can see the spreads that I did on all the Pokemon. But it's not looking all that great for us. Necrozma's doing what he can. I kind of wanted to use the Bat form because I have Duskmane and Dawnwing. There we go. Kind of wanted to use it. And he goes Helping Hands. And I go Helping Hands. So who's going to get knocked out? Probably me. Doesn't touch Indeedee. Oh, we actually live, and I dropped my controller. So that's kind of neat. So we're able to knock him out. Probably. Actually, maybe not. Yeah, never mind. Never mind. We're not going to, because of the fact that he sashed. And that's kind of bad. But we actually can still take him out. We'll just go for Max Guard. We go for Expanding Force. And it'll hit both. It'll do some kind of decent damage to Whimsicott. It's not going to take it out, but maybe it does like half. And he goes for Tailwind that time. Excuse me. And it's not going to affect either of my guys. We go for Expanding Force. Actually brought him down just about to half. I think it's going to take 2 more to take out Whimsicott, though. I don't see there being any chance of us winning this. It's Very, very, very small, because he's probably got Cinderace in the back. Hasn't used his Dynamax yet, and it's just not looking good for us. So probably gonna go 0-6. But I'm not disappointed by that. It teaches me a lot for what I can do with like building a team and what I should be looking for. There's a Cinderace, by the way. Might as well go for Max Mindstorm into Cinderace, I guess? Or, you know, I'd just go Max Quake, why not? We can go Max Quake and we can go follow me, question mark? What do you go for a dark type move? I'm gonna say no. Maybe he forgets that I have follow me. Maybe. Just maybe. Goes for Helping Hand into Cinderace. Okay. I go for Follow Me. He didn't Dynamax. And he went Sucker Punch. And it didn't change his typing either. Oh. He should have Dynamaxed. I mean, maybe there's a small window for us actually winning because our opponent's kind of making some harsh mistakes. Which, I mean, would be nice. So, Cinderace is gone. That was a huge threat to our team. The Calyrex is gone. Another huge threat to our team. And now he's got Incineroar. Last one he's got. Attack goes down, but I still have the weakness policy boost, so he's definitely going to Dynamax his Incineroar here. I can go Earthquake. If I go Earthquake, though, it's going to knock my own guy out. Or I can just go Sunsteel Strike. Let's take Whimsicott out, because then I have Orbeetle in the back that can go for, like, ally switches. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go Follow Me with a Sunsteel Strike into Whimsicott. It'll knock out Whimsicott. Incineroar is going to be a heck of a pain to take out because it's bulky. Probably has a berry. And all I got left is an Orbeetle and a Necrozma because he's not going to take out Necrozma on this turn. We don't even know for certain if he's actually going to take out Indeedee on this turn. So if he doesn't take out Indeedee, that's huge. And if his Tailwind goes away, I think we are faster, maybe. Goes for Taunt again, but forgets that we have Psychic Terrain. Max Flare into Indeedee does hardly anything, so we might actually pull off a win here. Maybe. It's definitely turned around. His, like, for sure win was Dynamaxing Cinderace, going for Max Darkness, and winning. Like, that was his win con right there. And he kind of lost it. Okay. So now, I go Earthquake into Incineroar, and Follow Me on Indeedee again. We'll see how much an Earthquake does. I'm still +1 attack. Max Flare again. Brings me to 2 HP, and then Earthquake will knock my own guy out, and it brings Incineroar to half health. And he does have a berry, okay, which is important to note. And Tailwind is gone. How fast is my Necrozma? 74. Oh, it's so risky. I don't know if I'm faster. It's actually so sketchy right here. We go for Earthquake, and we go for Ally Switch. Psychic does no damage. Let's go for it. Let's go for Ally Switch here. We know that's going to be faster. Would he think I'm doing that? Oh, thank goodness. But unfortunately, we know that we're not faster. This has to crit. Oh, it's so close. Oh, but we're not faster, so we're still not gonna win. Oh, it's so close. Now we go for protect. Maybe the sun will go away. It won't help us win. Man, that's unfortunate that he's faster. Unless it's like a speed tie. Or he's just literally beating us by 1 speed. We go for Earthquake, and we're not going to win, unfortunately. Yep, goes for Flare Blitz. He'll knock his own guy out, but... Dang it! We were so close to getting 1 win with this team, but unfortunately we go 0-6. My opponent got very lucky that he was still able to win that battle with, you know, who I brought at the very end. If I had brought Bronzong, would have been pretty big. Maybe, but all in all, I had a lot of fun with this team. Even though we didn't win a single battle, I still had a lot of fun using it. If you guys want me to post a rental code, I can. I'll definitely still post a PokePaste so you guys can see the spread of the team. But definitely going to have a much better, different team for the next battles that we do. And I'll do a little bit of grinding on the side so we can get shot back up into a higher rank. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and enjoyed the shenanigans that I was doing with this all-psychic team. But yeah, that'll be it for this one. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!